Hi everyone, here's Minus. Today I'm going to introduce the interactive panel from our company. First, we use the Android 14 system, and we will upgrade to Android 16 in this year. And we use the A-Cross CPU, and the mainboard is 3576. Inside in storage is A+128G. And the Wi-Fi 6, the Bluetooth is 5.2. It is very high standard technology data about this model. On the bottom, about the right corner, we have 7 keys. The first is the children lock, so we can provide the children use our interactive panel. The second is the homepage. The third is the signal resource. The fourth is the switch about the mark and touch. These 2 keys is for adjust the wall length. The last one is our power. This is our indicator port, and it includes 3 USB ports, 1 touch port, 1 HDMI in, and 1 Type-C port. This model has a built-in AI tracking camera. And now it's under the Android system. You can open the camera. You can check in the people who is talking about. Hello. Hello. And when I move, you will be following me. This model has the NFC function. When I click on the keys about the children lock, you can see the corner. Now the interactive panel is being locked, so you can provide the student or children play with. And I can use my NFC card to unlock. Now I can use the interactive panel. And for this NFC function, I can also use in the power off or power on. Wait a second. I can use my NFC to wake up this screen. Okay. Now it's unlocked. There is an interesting function under the Android system with the keys. We call it switch about the mark and select. When we open this, you can mark on your UI. You can change the pen color. When you do some presentation with the Android system, it's very easy for you to highlight the key points. Also can have a screenshot, and you can save this image. The most important advantage about our Android system for this model is that we have our AI function inside. We have 4 main parts. And the first is the cycle and scan. So you can imagine that you have the lesson now, and at the same time, you want to search something. You want to search something to show to the student. We can use the AI function circle and scan. Scan the photo, you circle. And the most important thing you use the AI is that you need to have a very strong internet. So you never need to very good. We suggest you use the net cable directly connect to your interactive panel. If the internet is very good, it will come out more details about the image you search by AI. And the second one is the translate. So now, with my speak, 你好，今天怎么样? It will translate to the language you want. The third part is AI question and answer. What's the weather today? And the AI will answer the question. The fourth part is the video recap. We can add a video, and the AI will help us do something. Let me show you. Now I open my AI function. You can see on the corner, the AI analyzes the video and recording all words the people say. Now I'm going to introduce the software under the Android system. The first is the ergo cost. And before you use this function, you need to make sure you have already downloaded the application in your mobile phone or PC. Then you scan the QR code or enter the PIN code to your software. Now you can control the interactive panel. You can mirror or unlock your flag to the interactive panel. Now I'm already connected. I can mirror my mobile phone to this display. I can also upload my flight to the interactive panel with this function. The second software is our Ergo DMF software. With this software, you can control different panels under your account. Now I'm going to introduce the whiteboard software under the Android system. We can use for some meeting or educational usage. You can write on it with our electricity ports. Clean. make a shape select. And you can search or change the color, search in Google for this photo. Copy. And we also have many teaching tools for the teacher. It's very useful. We can separate our screen. We can write on the same time. We can separate to 4 maximum. If the page is full, we can create a new page. And we can have unlimited writing. We can also back to the old page. After class, we can save all this writing as an image. And we can adjust the zoom with our 2 fingers. Now we enter the Windows system. Let me show you the software we can use in the Windows system. Actually, we update all the functions into one software. We call it whiteboard. So you can only need to open this application. This is the whiteboard function. For the teacher, we can use this for teaching. Very easy. We can change the pen color, choose the highlights. Have many interesting tools for teaching. And this is eraser. Can also separate to double screen. Can write on the same time. And the annotate function. We can open some teaching resource like whiteboard, and we can mark on it. We can mark for some teacher use. We also can save as an image for the whole writing. Okay, back to the whiteboard. And here is some teaching tools for different subjects. We can change the tool for teaching use. Change the color. And beside the tool for different subjects, we also have some very special functions like the share, screen share. So we can scan the QR code and share our views on our smartphone or PC with QR code, or you enter the PIN code. We can have a remote meeting or interacting courses with this function. It's inside our whiteboard software. And you enter the code, then you need to download applications, same with the software on the interactive panel. And I can create a room. I select the title, select the time. And I create a room. Here's the room number. I can enter the room number in my mobile phone or PC, which equipment has already installed this software. 671813. And then you start a meeting. I can enter the room at the same time. Enter the room.